Okay, so some massive news coming out of the UFC. So the 3-0 or 310, excuse me, 310 is canceled between Belal Muhammad and Shavkat Rakhmonov. That fight there, a lot of people thought that Shavkat was going to get that belt, take it away from Belal, but I guess not right now. Not right now. Also, guys, look what we have. Look what we have. It is Diego Lopes versus Alexander Volkanovski. It's rumored to be at 312. 312. It's rumored to be there. I think that this makes good sense, but me as a fan, I don't like Alexander going in there and fighting up and coming Diego Lopes. Like, Diego is very, very dangerous. And I feel like Volkanovski, he could be back to his old self. We don't know. But, I mean, he's going to have to bring his A game against Diego. Diego is long. Diego is strong. He can wrestle. He can play jiu-jitsu. I mean, he can do whatever. He can strike too. He can knock people out. So it's very, very hard fight for Alexander Volkanovski if they do fight. I personally want to see it, but I don't want to see it because Diego is my boy. Volkanovski is my boy. But I know Diego more personally than Volkanovski. But I do want to see that fight. I think that this is a title eliminator here. I think Volkanovski, if he can beat, Lopez, then it's a fucking huge fight between him and Ilya Topuria if he can win. Either guy, actually, honestly, because we've never seen Diego Lopez versus Ilya, but we've seen Alexander Volkanovski. But if he gets smoked by Diego, then Diego is literally one fight from being a superstar. Like, one fight. That's all it takes. Also, so they're saying Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Kamaru Usman for the interim. The interim belt, I like it. I do like this fight. Usman, he went 3 rounds with Khamzat Chimaev. He about beat Khamzat Chimaev on like a 2-week notice. He's coming in. It's kind of short notice for him, though. I mean, he'll have about a month to prepare for Shavkat Rakhmonov, which is very scary if you ask me. It is very scary. But I think Usman has the best chance here. Ian Garry posted on Instagram about how he won a Shavkat. I don't think Ian Garry has much of a chance, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest there. I don't think Ian Garry has much of a chance. So, I would rather see this fight here. I think this fight is very stylistically matched pretty well. But, we'll see. Hopefully this fight happens here. I think this is the best one to do, honestly. Shavkat, he's fucking, look at this guy. He doesn't look that strong. But whenever he gets a hold of people, he fucking chokes them out, bro. But it's going to be very hard with how Kamaru can defend those chokes. So, he might push Kamaru might push Shavkat to later rounds, and we'll see what happens. Honestly, we will see what happens. I like this fight, though. It's one of those ones. It's one of those ones that you have to like. And then I've seen right here. UFC 312, Israel Adesanya versus Ignanov. It's officially signed. He says it's officially signed. I'm not gonna say it is officially signed, but I like this fight. I really do. I think both guys, very talented, up-and-coming guy versus a veteran that needs a couple more fights to get back to that title talks. he's lost a few. I just don't think, if Israel Adesanya loses this one, he might be. I don't want to say it, on the downward spiral, if I must say. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Ruben, I hope you're not capping. I really hope you're not. But he has a source is Team Khabib. The source is Team Khabib. I think he's locked in. Islam Makhachev versus Arman Sarukian 2 is officially signed for UFC 311. I absolutely love it. I think Arman Sarukian quite literally has the best chance of beating Islam. I'm very confident that Arman Sarukian could beat Islam this fight. Like, Islam is going to have to bring his A game against Arman. Arman is so tough. We've seen it against Charles Oliveira. Very, very tough guy. Like, I cannot wait for this fight. Stylistically, it's perfect. I know the first one would happen, but I don't think that's going to happen again. I think that, Arman has grown as a fighter. So has Islam. But I think Arman is, he's coming for that title. He's coming for that title. Both Russian guys. Very interesting fight. But I think that's all we have for today. Let me think. This weekend we have UFC Canada. It's just a little fight night. It's pretty interesting. I don't think it's the best card, but it's a fight night, I think that card's gonna have ups and downs. I feel like the last couple fights are gonna be pretty interesting, but besides that, I am not too excited about. Appreciate you boys. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful day. Subscribe for your MMA content.